Geckos finished this year's boys high school volleyball regular season with an 11-0 record. Last night, the Geckos played host to the JFK Islanders, who came into the game as the number 3 team in the league with a 9-1 record. GW led by as much as 8 points in the first set and eventually took the first set 25-15. In the second set, the trio of Devin Malawelmang, Lester Mariano, and Michael Guerrero helped the Geckos come from behind early in the set to take the lead and match in 2 straight sets. GW took the second set 25-16. With the win, the Geckos will enter the playoffs as the number 1 seed, while the JFK Islanders will be the number 3 seed. The Ukadu Bulldogs, who are 10-1, are seeded number 2, while the Father Duenas Friars and Notre Dame Royals are 4th and 5th, respectively, both with 7-4 records. The start of the double elimination playoffs get underway this Friday at various gyms around the island, starting at 6 p.m. On Sunday, May 6th, the 2012 Steel Challenge shooting competition will be taking place at the PD Gun Range. The event is sponsored by the Firing Line and Viking Marine Services. The match will be a combination of steel targets and falling plates focused on speed shooting. The event is open to the public and will have an open division as well as a standard division.
The format is what we call Steel Challenge. It's a match that's shot in the States on a regular basis, and we do a Steel Challenge match here on Guam, and it's exactly what it implies, steel. We're shooting steel targets. It's an interactive sport, whereas when you pull a trigger, if you hit the target, you hear the noise or you see the plate fall. So it's very gratifying like that as a shooter, but also it's a great spectator sport. So we have a lot of very, very talented shooters on Guam. I think per capita, a lot of people own firearms on Guam. So of course we promote the use of firearms safely. We have range masters and different people, safety officers and so forth, involved in the matches on a regular basis to help us keep things safe. We have 0 accidents thus far. It's actually a very, very safe sport. So when people hear the word, firearms or guns, they kind of shy away. But it's actually a very competitive and fun sport to take part in.
Showtime for registration is at 8:30 in the morning, with the competition getting underway at 9. For those who would like to participate, you must have at least 100 rounds, 2 clips, and a holster for your firearm. You will also need safety glasses and hearing protection to compete, as well as those who plan to watch the competition. The fee is $20, with a portion of the money being returned once all fees are paid to the range.
There's a lot of avid shooters out there, and we want to just grow the sport. We want people to practice their Second Amendment right, freedom to bear arms. This is America, and it's the reason it's the Second Amendment right after speech. We believe that it's an important part of our American way of life.